with nails trying to find the button, and I found you guys. I'm so excited.
Oh,
okay.
good.
Here we
So
go. I have
listen
the
up.
retainer thing too.
I know. It's so crazy.
It's so awkward making. You're like, I feel it.
Oh, right. Okay, so fam, I would love to introduce you to the co-founders and my dear friends, Jennie and Maria, who are not only the founders of Owl's Brew, but you guys are just so cool and you guys have such a vibe. No, really. And I know you're saying this because you guys are moms, and for some reason every time we talk I feel like you're juggling your kids, but you're also building this brand. You're also coming up with innovative flavors and new ways to make this a journey for people. And so when I look at you, I think of you guys as like gurus in tea, but you're like, what are you talking about? We're just moms out here running a business. And it's like, you're so humble.
Well, it's like, honestly, I've been thinking so much about like being a mom and like a founder at the same time, because I mean, how can you not? I literally have like a child upstairs.
You might hear someone.
We're hiding from my 5-year-olds right now. But like, Jeannie, I am so excited. We're like both so excited about this partnership with you, about this collaboration. Like, it's been such a pleasure sort of building a friendship with you first and foremost, and then sort of hearing all of your ideas and insight into what we're doing.
And your story with tea too is so incredible. It just like really resonates with like, you know, how we got here. And
thank you. Well, let's actually start there, because I think my fans know about my love for tea, but I've never really been able to expand on it. And I'm trying to, with my soup discs, create a little stand here for you guys. Okay, here we go.
Oh, good. Yeah, sorry. We're trying to squish together.
Yeah, we're
no, it's so good. You're perfect.
This is the thing we do.
Yeah.
I know it. And I'm reading all of your comments, you guys. I'm good at multitasking on social media, not in life. So let me know if you guys have any questions. But basically, my love for tea, actually my need for tea, spans from when I was a little girl. If anybody understands Vietnamese culture, thuốc bắc and cha are two staples when it comes to beverages and holistic health. So every time I was sick, we always had tea. Every time my skin broke out when I was a teenager, we always had a tea for that. When any of our family members were gaining weight, there was a new type of diet tea that allowed, you know, for your system to flow differently. And so tea was always the answer to every single ailment and every single part of my journey as a woman. So I've always just thought about brewing a cup of tea for every moment in life, whether I need to relax or I need to change something about my beauty regimen or my health. And so that's always been the kind of end stop with my tea. Then one day I happened to be cruising past your boozy tea and in an aisle, and I saw, wait, boozy and tea, I actually don't understand how those concepts could work together. And when I read your label, and just basically, let me grab one really quick. When I broke into what you guys are about, when it says drink wise, live well, and celebrate, I was like, wait a minute. I already live well with tea, but I've never thought that you could celebrate with it in the way that we know how to celebrate with champagne or shots, that you could actually infuse alcohol and tea together. So I poured into it a little bit more. I actually got all of the flavors, and I ended up tasting it. And I was blown away by the actual flavoring and the authenticity behind the tea, because your flavors really do taste like they're fresh brewed. I couldn't believe it, that you actually put that into a can.
I know,
and that's something to celebrate.
Yeah, and that's how we connected, because we were like so thrilled when we, you know, as we got to know you and as we learned about your passion for tea. But well, you were right. It is like fresh brewed.
We do fresh brew,
and
which
it's
is
an organic, fresh brewed tea. And sort of like our whole thing is like people should be able to drink things that are made in a good way. And kind of, you're talking about wellness before, like just because it's spiked doesn't mean it shouldn't be like good and have good ingredients. And tea, like talking about your childhood, right? Like, oh, your skin, oh, like that's what tea is for. Like tea is like a healing force. And then you like spike it for fun. Right?
Yeah. Well, and with that, we were like, there's no reason that you can't like drink good ingredients when you're celebrating. Like you don't like throw it all away because you want to have a drink, right? You can still have stuff that's good for your body and get like antioxidants and vitamins and all this. Like, and when you fresh brew it, you actually get those things. So
the point.
Yeah.
That's literally the point.
Yeah, that's literally the point.
So you found the point.
I'm getting some questions from people right now. And you guys, thank you for letting me know about the tag on my clothes. Just so you know, I'm heading back to the reel in moments. And what I like to do is I just keep the tag on until I'm sure that I like it on camera. So once
I love your dress. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
You're gonna see me from this arc up from my episode.
It makes me feel like it feels like spring, not
the snow we're looking at.
We're in Connecticut. We're just like very close to each other in Connecticut. I should take my slippers. Hey. Yeah. I'm in slippers too.
Right. Okay, so people are asking what stores are they sold in? Because I know that we're in a select stores of Trader Joe's, Whole Foods. I'm going to put in my stories, guys, a store locator where you can actually enter in your zip code, and then you'll get the nearest stores around you. But ladies, can you fill in everybody with what locations you're in right now?
Yeah, totally.
You're right. Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Sprouts, Albertsons, Total Wine, Ralph's, Bevmo. We're on some delivery apps. Kind of
a lot. We're in a lot of stores, and we're going to be in a lot more because we are expanding. We have a lot, as you know, Jeannie, we're rolling out in 15 new states this year.
Yeah. So one note: if you don't see your state listed,
I saw Florida come up. Florida is next month.
Florida's coming.
HTB we're launching. I see the notes. HTB.
Texas. Yes, we are coming.
Yes, Texas. They're on top of it.
We're going to be one of my friends is on. We're going to be in HEB and Specs next month.
So lots of new stuff happening in the next couple of weeks too. So stay tuned if you don't see your state.
Yeah. So I see a couple of comments. Specifically, I saw San Jose in the house, which is my hometown. You guys are asking about the spiked green tea. Guys, not only is it spiked green tea, but it's matcha, which, as you know, for me, as a matcha fan, I need to have that earthy taste to it. It can't taste just like fresh, light green tea. It's got to have that earthy grit to it, and this covers that base. So, yes, this is one of my favorite matchas that, are they in San Jose, you guys? Because I'm not actually sure I know they're in the Bay Area, but is it in San Jose?
Yeah, we are in San Jose, and, the matcha that you're drinking, it is like matcha has that earthiness, but then we also mix it with chamomile to make it a little lighter and sweeter. So that's like the way we kind of blend that.
Yeah. Okay. So, and the other question you guys are asking is, what is the alcohol percentage? So let me tell you about this percentage that's mixed up in here. So that's 4.8 in alcohol percentage. And for me, I can get through 2 boozy teas before I start having I got to take it down a little bit, because there's something about it that makes me very giddy. What is it? You know how different types of alcohol affect you differently? Wine can make you sleepy. I think brown liquor can make you a little rowdy, but this makes you giddy and giggly. What is it?
You know what? It's actually the tea. You're just putting good stuff into your body. It's not hyper caffeinated. But because you're literally drinking something good, just the same way you would drink chamomile to be calm, or the same reason you would drink hibiscus to be refreshed, you're literally getting that when you drink it.
I think it all balances out.
So you're hydrated. Yeah. So you're getting so
you really feel good.
Yeah, the goodness is from the tea.
Yeah, exactly. And I also feel that for me, the reason why I drink tea is because it truly invigorates me and refreshes me from the inside out. So, there's lots of beverages out there that we can choose to drink that make you feel like you just need something refreshing, from sodas. And sodas are filled with empty calories and sugar. And then even things like kombucha. Sometimes it works on my stomach a little bit. I don't know if you guys ever feel that, but kombucha can sometimes give me, sometimes some gas, and sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, it just makes me feel a little lightheaded.
Yeah.
But boozy tea gets me in that perfect spot every time, because it makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel clear-headed, but then it makes me feel like I'm ready to have some light fun. And these days, Jay and I have been building our home, and it's taken almost a year now. And in the middle of the day,
we're so excited.
Yeah.
How's it going? There's a sneak peek, right, in one of the pictures we posted.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yes.
I hope you had some boozy tea to help with the construction.
Thank you. So these ladies, I was like, guys, I need to pick me up. I've gone through all of my cans. Help me fill up my fridge. So we haven't had time to get food yet.
Oh my God. Look at that beautiful fridge.
Right? We like the colors.
I know.
Pro.
Exactly. I know. I even matched the colors today with my can. So for me,
you match. I didn't even
I
realize.
do.
I would love
I
that.
actually think I'm going to keep the dress. I need to see how it looks on camera though, because
We
even
need
though
to
on social media it looks good, but when I get on the reel, sometimes, I don't know, the colors are too jumpy. So when I see it, then it's good. I'm like, okay, we're keeping it. And we go ahead and we stick with it. But
looks great from here.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah.
And I actually have to tell you, you guys are asking where is Jeezy. So he is out planning our Valentine's Day. He won't let me be around him, so he chooses this time when I'm at work to go and plan our date. So I have to tell you though that the reason why I am out of, well, actually, it's not. He's the one that he does this. He drinks them and then he puts them in the display because he doesn't want me to run out of can. So I'm like, babe, it's actually better if you just drink it. Don't put them in the can. But he loves them so much that he goes through at least like 3 of these a day. So
that's so
tell
sweet.
me,
It's so cute.
yeah,
Especially
And also
like,
so sweet that he's out planning a Valentine's Day. My husband's certainly not doing that.
I know. I think I like suspect that like my Valentine's is like a
I'm gonna be making dinner.
No, I think mine is a pot. I think it's a pot. I got a sous vide for Christmas.
Romantic. For you to cook with, for him with.
I don't know what's going on.
well, I have to ask you though, as female founders, and you're so busy building this brand, I know you guys are up early in the morning. I even know you moved some calls to make this live happen, but you're going full throttle to put all the engines behind Boozy Tea. How is the support from your husbands like? Like, what do they do that supports you best as founders?
So, yeah, I mean,
they're both amazing.
We're
making fun of them.
Despite the pot and the sous vide, that's where kind of we're stuck at home, right? It's like, what can we do at a certain point except give each other like, I don't know. But no, Max, my husband, like we were out in Connecticut with the kids because we had to get out of our New York City apartment for a little while because it would like to be in like 1,000 square feet with 2 children would have been insane. I mean, it's so hard for all moms right now. So I mean, Max and I we share a lot of responsibility, and I have to say the best thing he does is he drives my kids to school every day, which allows me to work in the morning.
Oh, that's a big one. Hold on. That's not to be taken lightly.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just like really, I'm a New Yorker, so I'm a terrible driver. It like stresses me out, like getting into a car.
Here is also stressful driving.
Yeah, I also live on an insane road, but like anyway, so he does that. He drives into school every day, and it literally like is a game changer for me.
Yeah. I mean,
what about you, Maria?
Yeah, they've both just like, I mean, Marty's just been like endlessly supportive. I mean, before this, like we were on the road all the time, traveling. I mean, similar to you, we were flying to California for like an hour meeting and back. And so just like running everything back here. So I don't know, we owe them both a lot. I think, it's tough.
Well, when I started the business, Jeannie, I was out of my apartment, right? And I mean, Max, when I started a tea company first, I used to make tea for like a lot of restaurants, like Sweet Green. I made tea for Momofuku, like that. My background is as a tea.
You were a tea sommelier.
I'm a tea sommelier. And I literally like fell in love with tea for its health benefits. And then I was like, I'm going to get into tea. And then I like my apartment was just covered in tea. And like literally Max was like we had our entire living room was just tea. And I was like blending tea, making tea. And so
I remember one time we packed like 100 Christmas gifts in your living room.
And Max was like trying to watch like a game.
Yeah.
And then like when I had like, I called Maria after I had Miles and I was like, because we had an office and I was like, Maria, like I can't.
Well, this was when she had Julia.
So I had an older and a younger one. And when I had the second one, I was like, Maria, I feel so distant from you right now. I don't remember feeling this way with Juliet. And she was like, Jennie, the day you came home from the hospital, we were working in your apartment. That's why. You
weren't distant.
You weren't distant.
We were there.
So he's put up with a lot.
It's evolved over the years.
And he was like on paternity leave, and my entire team was in the office. So he's put up. He's very supportive.
We've improved over the years.
Well, I also have to. I know we're talking husbands. Mine's going to be a husband soon, but my fiance, I have to give him props because he's been so supportive with Owl's Brew. We've first of all, in our new home, I specifically said I have to have a tea bar. I'm not talking about I don't want my teas in the fridge. I don't want them in a cabinet somewhere. I want my own tea bar. So this area is specifically for all
beautiful.
tea. Where we're gonna brew, we're gonna store all of
Wow,
this.
that's amazing.
So I'm gonna have to get some recipes from you, Jenny.
Oh, of course. Gee, and I want to make a tea for you, like a custom tea for you guys. I would love to be your own blend. What's your like favorite? And you said you had a special connection with oolong, right? From your grandmother? Am I like making?
Yes, yes, my grandmother. So my grandmother dries oolong on her own. She actually taught me how to sun dry them and put them in a little bit of we have this it's an oven that doesn't really omit too much heat where it dries out the oolong, but it presses it just enough to get the essence and the aroma in it, but locks in the flavor when you stew it in hot water. So I'll have to show you guys how we put that together. Because I think together now we'll come up with so many new flavors coming out that it'll just be so much fun to share with our fans too. And I'm just going to let you know that I'm actually walking into my set right now because in about 1 minute, I'm going to have to log off. This is where I shoot the reel, and this is where my Owl's Brew is going to be going because I'm going to treat myself.
I feel like we're getting a tour. I know. We're getting a tour of your new place.
Right, right.
Is that right?
Yes.
Behind the scenes.
Pretty much. So this is the area where I shoot the reel. This is where everything kind of happens. And, you know, actually I do my glam over in this room where I'm going to change this whole area into a glam room where I can do fun YouTubes and like beauty tutorials, which I'm so excited about. And yeah, and then this area connects to Jay's studio, which is going to be across the way, so that we both can tag team, switch some Owl's Brew flavors, and then keep the day going.
Passing back and forth.
Exactly, exactly.
Gotta watch those cans. Are they cracked open or?
Yeah, exactly. But you guys, I'm so.
Sorry, we lost you.
Oh, can you hear me okay?
Jeannie, we are so excited. We're so excited to have this part of as part of this. Like
so much good stuff. We like couldn't be happier to welcome you. This was such a fun way to kick it off.
We are delighted.
And
thank you guys. I am too. Thank you for having me on board. And for me, the biggest mission and motive for me is to really create a healthy space out there for people to celebrate and know that we should influence more healthier conversations, more transitions in life, and more ways to celebrate all the moments that we have, but in a great holistic
in a good way.
Right, in a
the
great
way you
way.
feel good about. Feel good.
You don't have to wake up the next morning feeling a gross hangover, and you also don't have to feel like it sacrifices your health goals, or you have to actually make exchanges with your skin and your body and the way you wake up the next morning. These things shouldn't be sacrificed to enjoy a good time. So thank you so much. I can't wait to take Boozy Tea to all 4 parts of the world.
Oh, thanks, Jeannie. We're so excited to have you on board with us. Thank you.
We feel the same way. We can't wait.
Yes.
Yeah,
we agree.
Virtual hugs.
Yeah,
virtual hugs. Okay, I'm going to let you ladies go. I'm going to head back to work. I know you guys are too, but I'm probably going to be talking to you later on about what we've got going on next for Owl's Brew. And for everybody else, I'm going to put in my stories a store locator link that you could swipe up to so you can find where Owl's Brew is nearest to you. And I also am going to come up with some fun giveaways, ladies, for people that are major, tea aficionados or people who have just never tried tea and want to give it a chance. So we'll come up with fun giveaways. Do follow Owl's Brew and my feed so you can find out how to jump into our community and continue this amazing mission to get Owl's Brew everywhere out there to you guys.
Thanks, Jeannie. Okay, we'll see you. We'll talk to you very soon.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye. Thanks. Bye.